Describe the ways our brains actively work against us in this process.
You got it. So this is not scientifically accurate, but I describe the brain this way. Your brain, and by scientifically accurate, I mean it's obviously way more complicated. I like to simplify things. Your brain, Darren, is wired for about 40,000 years ago. It's a very, very crude instrument for modern times. And your brain has two modes. One mode is danger, get out of there, oh my gosh. And that's what your brain is feeling when the alarm goes off. Stop at all costs the idea of actually getting out of my comfort zone. And that's also where your brain is when you think about your game changer thoughts, when you think about making a cold call, when you think about talking to your spouse about something that's bugging you, when you always say to yourself, oh, I'd rather not cause a problem. I don't want to disappoint anybody. I don't want to create a problem. That's your brain saying it's dangerous to do it. Don't do it. The other mode that your brain works in, Darren, is automatic. Every single human being listening has had the experience where you've driven somewhere and you get there and you think, oh my God, I don't remember driving the car. Well, that's because you are constantly driving the exact same route. And so you're in a routine around driving and your brain, it's still functioning, but it can function in first gear. And your brain loves to function in first gear. Scientists have actually proven that if you're doing some sort of activity that's sort of low key, like watching TV or just surfing the web or, hanging out, your brain checks out after 30 minutes. It's how it works. And so when you think about life, Darren, most of us have drilled ourselves into a routine. You wake up at the same time, you eat the same breakfast, you drive the same way to work, you largely do the same things all day long at work, you update Facebook here and there, you go home, you have one of the same 4 dinners every night, you then have the same conversations with your family, you watch largely the same type of programming, you go to bed at the same time, you wake up and do it again. Your mind likes it like that. And anytime you want to break from your routine, even having your coffee a different way, even going to a networking meeting, like anytime you want to break from your routine, your brain is going to swing over into danger zone to get you to think that it's a bad idea. And it's got all kinds of ways to do that. It'll make up all kinds of stories like it's dangerous, don't do it now, it's not going to work anyway. It just starts yelling at you and telling you all this nonsense that simply isn't true in order to keep you on the track.